If we think about faculty's work across Ohio State, there's no better way to get the voice of the community than for them to actually engage with the community as they design and co-design research and programs that ultimately will benefit our individuals, communities, and neighborhoods.
There are times in which the university and the academy can feel a little bit removed from people in their everyday lives. And when we engage the community, we bring our work, all of the things that are going on in the university in terms of resources and research to the people. And that relationship becomes circular, right? So the community is infusing our research and making it relevant to the lives of the people who will hopefully benefit from the research that we're conducting here in the university.
The community really knows best what they need. And so when you're doing research with the community, you want to make sure that their voices are centered in the research question and the way that you approach the research and the way that you engage the community. It's really important in my teaching, primarily because the students need to be able to emulate those skills, be able to go into the community, ask the questions, be respectful of community members and their voices. So I think it's really essential to make sure that students are involved in the process and that they know how to then carry those skills out in their future careers.
It's enabled me to recognize lessons learned from a local engagement, community engagement, and how that might translate in meaningful partnerships on an international environment, engaging with students, in this case Brazil, and recognizing the capacity to extend education to OSU students in this international arena.
The scholarship really has to engage the community in order to be effective. If I don't engage the community, I'll ask the wrong questions. I need to engage the community to ask the right questions, to ask, once I understand the questions, how to engage them and involve them to get the information we need to try and make a difference. And that's what we're all about, really, in doing research at any institution, I hope, is trying to make a difference.
I think it's really been listening to people's stories and getting to learn from them. I love sitting with community members, listening to them tell me stories about their childhood or about the good and the bad things in their communities, but they're always very willing to share with you. And so for me, it's not a particular experience. It's really every time I go into a community, it's learning something new, getting to engage with people.
The biggest rewards come from the relationships that have been built and really learning about other people around the world. And I would include around the world, like in our backyard of the East Side, learning of their lived experiences and how our engagement becomes kind of an immersive opportunity to learn about them and them to learn about us.
The first thing is to realize that you have to do it. We have a tendency as academics to think that we know more than we actually do. And to provide real, engaged research in a community means really involving them as a partner in a meaningful way.
You have to have a heart for the work because it's not a start-stop situation. It's an ongoing process. It's about relationships, and it's about the way you live your life in community with other people. It definitely benefits a whole body wellness, and it expands your perspectives and the way that you'll engage and further your research. But it's definitely not the kind of thing you want to step into frivolously, but I definitely would say try it and see how it impacts your research and see the directions that it opens up for you. It definitely gives you new perspectives to engage your research.